In today's tutorial, you're going to learn these realistic eyebrows. Colors and numbers in this tutorial. Hey, hope you're doing well today and welcome to my art channel. But before we start, if you like this video or you learned something new, please like, and for more videos, subscribe with notifications. Strands of hair are grouped into three different categories. These consist of blurred strands, focused strands, and the strands combining the two blurred and focused areas of the strands. So first I start by drawing blurred strands of hair. I do this by layering very faint lines on top of each other, and I continue with this method until the desired darkness is achieved. I make sure I'm reflecting back to the reference photo constantly to create the right balance of contrast, and this helps to create similarity between my artwork and the reference photo. To create the blurred strands of hair, I begin by lightly drawing a line and blend it through the top and bottom. This is to make it look less harsh against the skin tone. A tip for drawing these strands is using less pressure when you're blending and it appears to be blurred. There are different blurred and focus points among the strands of hair, making some appear sharper than others. Again, I begin by lightly drawing a line and blend it through the top and bottom. As I said earlier, I blend these lightly, adding less pressure so they seem blurred. In order to create the strands which are the most blurred, I add more layers so that the strands look thicker. Now it's time to draw out the focused strands of hair. These strands look a lot more focused in comparison to the blurred ones previously. Here are some tips to draw the focused strands of hair. The pencil should always be fully sharpened to create these. I use the traditional grip when holding my pencil, like the same way I would do when writing. I do this by controlling my pencil using my thumb, index, and middle finger. This allows more comfort for only using the sharp tip of the pencil. And when I'm drawing small, precise, thin lines for building up the eyebrows. Another tip. I hold the pencil almost vertically and use just a small action in my wrist to move the pencil accurately. The beginning of the strands of hair start off thicker and darker and gradually get thinner and lighter towards the end. Each strand of hair has a darker and thicker side which the strand starts from. This fades out to the lighter and thinner side where the strand ends. To draw these lines, I start with the darker end and gently apply less pressure as I come to the end of the strand. For any strand of hair, I use several strokes back and forward, building up the intensity of the color. This way, I can control how dark it goes gradually instead of doing one harsh stroke. So first, I draw a line for the strand. I then extend the first line into the other layered lines, while constantly looking back to the reference photo in able to create similarity between my artwork and the reference. Just like I said earlier, I draw these lines from the dark and thick side, blending out to the more faded area. However, sometimes both ends of a strand are lighter and thinner, with just a darker tone in the middle. So I start off lightly, then add pressure towards the middle and release the pressure to finish with the lighter end. So that's it for this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know what your thoughts are. Also subscribe if you're new around here for more tutorials like this. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.